Is your morning basket boring you to tears or overwhelming you? Well, it's time, baby, to step up to the next generation of morning baskets. Okay, morning baskets. Oh, and if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you are an old seasoned watcher of mine, thank you for your support. Now, morning baskets. Now, watch this video here where I talk about popular homeschool things I don't do anymore, or I just don't do. Morning baskets was on that list. I used to do them, got overwhelmed, got bored, felt like a failure before it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I stopped. Then I found out about the joys of game schooling, and that changed my morning basket mindset. So we don't call it a morning basket, it's just a tub full of stuff, and it is what it is. So let me just show you what some of the things that are in here. Oh, I took this out because it was making too much noise. Connect 4, oldie but goodie classic. It's like $8 or $9 at Target. But this one has an extra component to it. It's a blue blocker disc that adds a higher level of strategy to your games. Now, oh, my hair thing just broke. All right, well, the show must go on. Now, what I like about this, when you're doing your morning baskets, put things in there that only one child can do, if only one child is up. And then things in there that multiple kids can do at the same time. And then if you want to put things in for you to do with them, I ain't about that life right now. Then you can add that. But for my case, this stuff is totally independent morning box basket stuff. Now with this, my kids get up, if 2 of them are up, and they'll play the best out of 3. And it takes about 10 minutes. It wakes them up, a little bit of strategy. They can put it together and take it apart. Boom. And it's portable. They can take it anywhere around their house. I love Connect 4. Also, let me just show you what I'm digging in. Dice games. I keep these all throughout the car. Now with this dice game, let me just put this down so you guys can see. Okay, so with this dice game, and this is by Think Fun. These are quick and fun. You work on math. You have a little fabric pad. It comes with some dice. Oops, sorry. You have a main dice that goes up to, I think, 12. You have a main dice, and then, see, my kids then lost half the dice, so they just put in extra ones. Actually, these don't belong in here. But you'll just have a base, your basic 6-sided dice. You'll have 5 of these, and then you'll roll the big white dice, and when whatever number, let's say it's 10, whatever number comes up on the white dice, you have to find that number with the other dice. So pretend this is like 5 or 6 dice in my hand. So if I rolled a 10, I would have to make 10 with the dice, with the other dice. So can I make 10 here at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? But if I had more dice, I could probably get to 10. So that's a great way to work with addition. You can do it for multiplication. You can do it for subtraction. But it's a great way to get them thinking about math. And oh, and then you'll have like some chips. And you can use anything. You can use beans, little Barbie shoes, whatever. And then you just move one spot each time. Now, if you want the game to go by faster, every time they get something right, they can move 2 spaces or 3 spaces. So you can make this game as long or as short as you want to. If you need more time, like look, 1 spot per correct answer, and then you see how long it's gonna take them. So that's another thing that I keep in here. And this one, you don't need a partner. So if the first child is up and no one else is up, they can play this all by themselves. All right. Now these I just started adding like in this late November, early December. I got this subscription. It's called The Week. Hold on, y'all. Let me see y'all's faces, kind of. So I have these weekly magazines on current events around the world called The Week. There is a grown-up version of The Week, and this is just the junior one. But as you can see, it gets your child used to reading headlines. This is great if your child is studying fallacies, or if you're just working on critical thinking skills or reading skills, because you have so many headlines and storylines that you can dive deeper into. But what I like about these magazines, they have a book of the week, app of the week, video of the week, although I'm not showing you that right now, but you're exposed to so much that goes on around the world. So this is a great supplement to history, geography, even science. You have lots of, you have science and technology in 2020. They always have a couple pages on science. They have photos of the year. I used to do a photo of the day. I might bring that back, where you just stare at a photo and talk about, well, this is kind of like a year in review. But normally you'll have, let's see, they'll talk about popular books and they'll do interviews with authors. Let's see. They have news on teens or kids, things that they've done. So this is pretty cool, guys. So and at the top, you'll have the section that the magazine is focused on. One would be like the big debate. So this will be great if you want to get your child into debate, if they're doing persuasive writing, any kind of rhetoric where they have to defend their talking points, their topic, whatever. You have people. This is great if you want to make, if you want your child to do biographies or to get information on a biography or to be a source for biography, animals and the environment. So you see, you get a nice mix of topics. Again, we have more photos of the week. And then let me show you some more of the things that you see. They have a sports section. And again, they focus on adults and kids as well. They have arts and entertainment, book club. So this is definitely something that can keep your child occupied for the whole week. And then you have podcast of the week, app of the week, video of the week. Okay, so I can go on and on. I might just do a video just on that. Okay, and then they have puzzles you can do. So these are great. Actually, these start to migrate throughout the house, but I do put them in the box to begin with. Okay, moving on. Okay, next we have this game of thinking. It's called Swish. My son's math competition teacher recommended this game years ago. I love this game. So it comes with its own carry bag. So basically it's teaching you spatial IQ. And if you're studying geometry or if you're into upper level math, that's such an important skill to have, especially when you're doing, as a matter of fact, my 6th grader was just in his Beast Academy class. I forget what it's called. I want to say polynomials or something like that. But you have to see how you take 3D shapes apart and then you have to, I don't even know, don't get me lying, but it looked hard to me. But anyway, so the whole point of this is like basketball. You take 16 cards, you lay them across, like four across in a row. So you have 4, 4, 4, 4. And then you have to go across, and like if this was one row, well, I don't have all the cards, all the different kinds of cards. You would have to try to get the ball into the basket. So if I would, let's see, if I were to rotate, nope, that won't work. If I were to rotate it, no, that doesn't work. If I think I can go this way. If I turn it upside down and flipped it, well, it's not working. But anyway, y'all get the point. You just lay the cards out and then you have to stack them to get the balls into that little basket thing. So anyway, but that's a quiet game. Where's the basket? And it's portable, doesn't take up a lot of space, and you can definitely do this with more than one child. My younger two don't really care for it because they think it's too hard, but they actually do this in their math class. They just don't know. So I'm just going to show you some of these things in here. We have Mancala with the glass stones. An oldie and classic. This is a strategy game. You'll see that I do have a lot of strategy games in here just because, you know, your mind is a muscle and it needs to be exercised. So we have here Distraction, a game of memory and hilarious diversions. So, and a lot of these games are from Think Fun. I should do a video on Think Fun games. Okay, so just look at the back. But basically, guys, choose little fun, portable games that don't take long to do. This one is new. So I did a video on this like last year, but yoga, I've been doing more yoga with the kids, meditation, things like that, or mindful time. And so the cards are huge, and all your kids have to do, just grab maybe 1 to 3 to 5, or just one. And they're gonna learn the language. They can see y'all see that? They see the picture, and then the back goes through the progression of the poses, and then it has the text down below. And the text is pretty easy to read. Usually it's just one sentence. So, but if you have a child who is not yet ready to read, they can definitely look at the pictures just to get the poses down. And then so, they can just go through here. It is color coded based on certain kinds of poses, but as you can see, my kids don't care. They just pull out whatever. But that one's kind of new. And my middle son likes that one. I don't think the other two use it that much. Ugh, covered in dog hair. Then we have bananagrams. Actually, this really should not be in here because this takes up too much time. I don't know why it's in here. I guess someone just put it in. They probably use these just to play with, but no, I've never seen them use that in the morning. Now, I do have some more stuff in here. I just don't know what they put in here. Oh, they used to do this a lot. I haven't seen them use this in a while. What is that? The cubes. Let me just show you. Because they used to... Yeah. I don't remember how they played this game. I don't know. But it's in the box, and I know that you know what? I think they lost a lot of the dice. I don't know. But that's it. Look, y'all. I got boys. They're really easy. They really just do this and this all the time. That's the dice games. That's their bread and butter. I do need to try to put some other things in here, but yeah, so your morning basket doesn't have to be, poetry and selective readings and nature journals and things like that. Think outside the box. Update your basket, or add to your basket. Mix things up. You get the gist. So lots of games. Try to get you some subscriptions to some pretty, cool magazines. Maybe Popular Mechanics, or I'm thinking of magazines that come weekly or even monthly. But weekly definitely changes things up, so your kids don't get bored. So that's why I recommend weekly magazines. I get National Geographic Kids. I think that's monthly. I get Sports Illustrated. That's monthly. But yeah, this is something to think about. Maybe there's something else out there that's similar to this. But yeah, games, quick games, maybe something for exercise for them to do. And then... that's it. You don't need a lot of options. Let them focus on 2 or 3 things and just kind of get into that, master that, and then put something else in it. Oops, sorry about that. All right, guys. This is Nikki with That Homeschool Life. I hope this helped you out a bit. And if you have any suggestions or things that I can add to my box, let a girl know. I will see you another day with another video. Mwah. Love you guys.